Before I tell you who these three players are, I need you to understand something. One of these players, after leaving the Cowboys, just won a Super Bowl. And he said something to Jerry Jones that Cowboys fans will never forget. The Dallas Cowboys are in crisis mode right now. 3 of their most important players are gone. The locker room is shaken. CeeDee Lamb literally checked his phone live on a stream and his face said everything. If you are a Cowboys fan, and I mean a real Cowboys fan, you need to watch this video until the very end, because the third name on this list is going to absolutely break your heart. And trust me, you did not see this coming. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button right now because we cover Cowboys news every single day. The real news, the inside stuff, no fluff. Today we are breaking down the 3-star players the Dallas Cowboys have officially lost heading into the 2026 season. This offseason has been wild. Jerry Jones promised to bust the budget. He talked about fixing the defense, he made moves. But before any of that happened, Dallas already took 3 massive hits to the roster. Let's get into it. Let's start with the one that hurt the most emotionally. DeMarcus Lawrence. D-Law. A guy who spent over a decade in Dallas. A guy who was the face of the Cowboys' pass rush for years. And he is now wearing a Seattle Seahawks jersey. Here's what makes this sting even more. The Seahawks just won the Super Bowl. DeMarcus Lawrence, after all those years grinding in Dallas without a ring, finally got his championship. And before he left, he said he felt like he would never win one with the Cowboys. That quote is still echoing through Dallas right now. Now look, D-Law was 33 years old. His contract situation was complicated. The Cowboys had to make a business decision. But nobody wanted to see him go out like this. CeeDee Lamb literally found out on a live stream. He was hanging out with a streamer named Neon, checked his phone, and his reaction, completely unfiltered, said everything you need to know about how this team felt about losing Lawrence. Stats-wise, Lawrence had already been declining in recent years, but his presence in the locker room was worth more than any stat line. He was a veteran leader. He was the guy younger players looked up to. And now he's gone, with a ring on his finger in Seattle, and Dallas is left searching for answers at defensive end. The Cowboys did get a compensatory 5th-round pick for losing Lawrence. That's nice. That's fine. But you don't replace a legend with a 5th-round pick, and everybody knows it. What does this mean for the 2026 Cowboys? It means Rashawn Gary, who they just signed, has to show up. It means the 1st-round pick Micah Lawrence, the edge rusher from UCF, has to be ready day 1. The margin for error on this defense is 0. D-Law was the safety net. He's gone. The Cowboys are fully in rebuild mode at the most important position on defense. Now this one. If D-Law leaving was painful, Micah Parsons being traded is an earthquake. Because this wasn't a free agency departure. This wasn't a player walking out the door when his contract ended. The Cowboys chose to trade Micah Parsons. Let that sink in for a second. Micah Parsons. Multiple All-Pro. One of the top 3 pass rushers in the entire NFL. A guy who, when healthy, absolutely terrorized opposing quarterbacks every single Sunday. The Cowboys traded him away. Now, and I want to be fair here, there are 2 sides to this story. The Cowboys front office will tell you they got significant draft capital back. They needed to rebuild this roster. The defense was historically bad in 2025, one of the worst in the NFL. Something had to change. And carrying a massive contract for a pass rusher when your entire secondary is broken doesn't fix the problem. That's the argument from the front office side. But here's the counter-argument. You don't win Super Bowls by trading away your best defensive player. You don't rebuild by gutting your most important piece. Pass rushers like Micah Parsons come around once in a generation. The Saints, the Ravens, the Eagles, they never traded their franchise defenders. They built around them. And what makes this even more controversial is the timing. The Cowboys front office had been talking for months about fixing the defense, about being aggressive, about not being cheap. And then they traded the one guy who could single-handedly wreck any offense on any given Sunday. What are the Cowboys getting back? Draft capital. And what did they use that capital on? Caleb Downs, the safety from Ohio State, 11th overall. Micah Lawrence, edge rusher from UCF, 23rd overall. 2 first-round picks on defense. Now head coach Brian Schottenheimer and defensive coordinator Christian Parker are betting that they can build a great defense rather than just having one great player. Will it work? That's the million-dollar question. This is a massive gamble. If Downs and Lawrence turn into stars, Cowboys fans might eventually forgive this trade. But if they bust? If this defense is still terrible in 2026 and 2027? This trade will be remembered as one of the worst decisions in Cowboys history. And that's not an exaggeration. CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott, the entire offense, they're watching all of this happen. They're watching the defense being completely overhauled around them. And the question becomes, are they still a playoff team? Because right now, nobody knows. Now the third player, Jourdan Lewis. And I know some of you might be thinking, okay, Jourdan Lewis isn't as big a name as D-Law or Parsons. But hold on. Because the context of this loss matters a lot. Jourdan Lewis was a cornerback who had been with the Cowboys for years. He was reliable, he was experienced, he knew the system inside and out. And in a secondary that was already struggling badly in 2025, he was one of the few guys who still showed up consistently. Here's the problem. The Cowboys already have Darren Bland dealing with injury concerns. Bland battled foot injuries all of 2025, and while Dallas just paid him a big contract, his health is a massive question mark going into 2026. That means the secondary is already fragile. And then you lose another experienced corner? Head coach Brian Schottenheimer and the front office are banking on their draft additions to fill the gap. They're looking at Siobhan Revel, young corners, and the veterans they brought in this offseason like Kobe Durant. But none of those guys have the experience and the relationship with this team that Jourdan Lewis had. The Cowboys also received a compensatory 5th-round pick for losing Lewis, same as D-Law. So at least they got something. But again, experience can't be replaced with draft picks overnight. Now here's the bigger picture on Lewis leaving. When you lose D-Law and Jourdan Lewis in the same offseason, two longtime Cowboys veterans, you are officially entering a new era in Dallas. Dak Prescott is now the longest tenured player on this roster. Think about that. Dak Prescott. The guy people have been criticizing and debating for years. He is now the old guy. He is now the veteran that everyone looks up to. That tells you everything about how much this roster has changed. So let's zoom out here. 3 star players gone. Lawrence to Seattle with a ring. Parsons traded for draft picks. Lewis departed as a free agent. The Cowboys finished 7-9-1 in 2025. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2023. And now Jerry Jones is under more pressure than he has been in years. Here's what the Cowboys are betting on for 2026. They are betting on Caleb Downs becoming an elite safety immediately. They are betting on Micah Lawrence becoming a legitimate edge rusher as a rookie. They are betting on Rashawn Gary, who they just signed, giving them 7 or 8 sacks and being a veteran leader. They are betting on Darren Bland getting healthy and returning to all-pro form. They are betting on George Pickens, who is currently on the franchise tag at $27.3 million, staying motivated and performing at the level he showed in 2025, when he had 93 catches for 1,429 yards and 9 touchdowns. That is a lot of things that all have to go right simultaneously. If 2 or 3 of those things break down, the Cowboys are looking at another 7-9 season. Another year without playoffs. More pressure on Jerry Jones. More pressure on Dak. More questions about whether this team is ever going to get back to being a legitimate Super Bowl contender. Now, there is a path to success here. If Christian Parker's defense comes together faster than expected? If Caleb Downs is as good as advertised? If Rashawn Gary plays like he did in his best years in Green Bay? Dallas could be a completely different team on defense than they were in 2025. And if Dak Prescott, who just won the 2026 Pro Football Writers Award, by the way, proof that he's respected around the league, if Dak stays healthy and the offense keeps moving the ball, this team could absolutely compete in the NFC. The NFC is not the AFC. You don't have to be perfect to make the playoffs in the NFC. You have to be consistent. And maybe, just maybe, a rebuilt defense, a motivated Pickens, a healthy Dak, and a solid offensive line gives this team enough to get back to January football. But it starts with accepting reality. 3 stars are gone. The rebuild is real. This is a different Cowboys team now. And how they respond to these losses in 2026 is going to define the next 3 to 5 years of this franchise. Before we wrap up, we have to talk about George Pickens, because this situation is a ticking time bomb that every Cowboys fan needs to be watching closely. Pickens had a monster 2025 season. Career highs across the board, 93 catches, 1,429 yards, 9 touchdowns. He's clearly a top-tier wide receiver. He deserves a big contract. And what did the Cowboys give him? The franchise tag. $27.3 million for 2026, and he did sign it in April, so he will be on the team this season. Good news. But here's the issue. Cowboys COO Stephen Jones has now officially confirmed that Dallas has ended long-term contract negotiations with Pickens. He's playing out 2026 on the tag. And after 2026? He is a free agent. Unless something changes. Now you might be thinking, Jerry Jones said he wouldn't let him walk. Jerry said Dallas has no plans of not having Pickens long-term. Okay. But Jerry also said a lot of things over the years that didn't pan out. And the fact that negotiations broke down entirely is not a good sign. Here's why this matters beyond just one player. CeeDee Lamb is in year 3 of a 4-year $136 million deal. If Pickens walks after 2026, Dallas loses both of their star wide receivers within 2 years of each other. That would be a nightmare scenario for Dak Prescott, who is finally getting the weapons he needed. If you break that receiving core apart, you're putting Dak in an impossible situation. The Cowboys have to figure this out. They have to find a way to keep Pickens. Whether that means restructuring deals, cutting elsewhere, or figuring out creative cap solutions, this has to get done. Because a Cowboys offense with CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens around Dak Prescott is dangerous. Without both of them? Dallas is just another average NFC team. Alright guys, let's bring it all home. 3 star players the Cowboys have lost heading into 2026. Number 1, DeMarcus Lawrence, gone to Seattle, and he got his ring. Number 2, Micah Parsons, traded away for draft capital and a massive gamble that could define this franchise for years. Number 3, Jourdan Lewis, the experienced corner whose departure leaves the secondary even thinner than it already was. The Cowboys are in full rebuild mode on defense. The rookies have to step up. The veterans they signed have to deliver. Dak Prescott has to stay healthy and keep this offense clicking. And the George Pickens situation has to get resolved before it becomes a massive distraction. I'm going to be honest with you. I've been covering Cowboys football for a long time. And right now, this is one of the most uncertain periods I've seen for this franchise. Not the worst. They've been in darker places. But uncertain. There are so many things that have to go right for Dallas to be a serious contender in 2026. And 3 key players being gone before the season even starts does not make it easier. But Cowboys fans are built different. We've seen this team bounce back before. We've seen them prove people wrong before. And if there's one thing I know about Dallas? When people write them off, that's when they're most dangerous. So what do you think? Are the Cowboys going to surprise everyone in 2026? Or is this another rebuilding year? Drop your prediction in the comments right now. I read every single one. And if you got value from this video, hit that like button, share this with a Cowboys fan who needs to know what's happening, and subscribe so you never miss a video. I drop Cowboys content every single day. We'll see you in the next one. Go Cowboys!